has cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright. Apologies, everyone. Apologies. Uh, so, my stepdad called, and yeah, I had to, go and answer that. Everything's okay. I just have been helping him with some stuff for the senior center for the last 50 fucking years of my life. Uh, well, not 50, but I've been helping with the senior center for such a long time with designing the shows and helping set up the flyers and everything that's going to be like for the dance and everything that they do. Uh, and he finally got the pricings needed for the flyers and such, so I had to update those for him really quick. And I still got some other stuff that I still need to do for all of that. But I can do that either later or tomorrow. It doesn't need to be done yet. It just needs to be done before Sunday, I believe. But yeah. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Apologies. But yeah, hey Tron, and also sorry about the title, I fixed it, and at least he's okay. Yeah, I'm also glad he's okay. Nothing terrible. I didn't get much sleep last night because my stepbrother actually called me in the middle of the night at 1:40 in the fucking morning, drunk. Asking about him because he couldn't get a hold of him, and he couldn't get a hold of him because stepbrother changed his number again. It's like the third number within a year's time, and because of that, my stepdad's phone automatically blocked the call, so his phone didn't go off. But at the same time, why are you calling people in the middle of the fucking night? You know, when normal people who get up in the morning have work. So yeah. Hey, Nightfire. One time I'm on for a stream. That's okay, I'm making dinner. What you making for dinner? Is it something good? Is it something tasty? Hope it's something good. Ugh. Right, where is my game? There's my game. Chicken and rice soup. I got some vegetable beef soup that was made. I've been eating it a lot, so I'm kind of sick of eating it. Because, as you guys might not be aware, I can only eat leftovers of anything so many times, or a singular meal so many times, before I get sick of eating said meal. Whew. There's a lot of wild rice where I'm from, so you can't get any better than that. I'm actually not a huge fan of rice. It's rice, so it's not bad. It's not good either. It's kind of just rice. But I do know for a fact that, like, particular type of rice, whichever one that's, like, mushy, I fucking hate it. Hey, Valen. Another evening working late. Man, you're always working. I'm always working. We're always working. Wild rice is really good, nutty flavor. A little firmer than normal rice. It's because of this. Is this because of the rice bowl I ate last night? Maybe. Actually, no, I don't think Nightfire's in the Discord. Though, that being said, if I did get enough money, I am totally going to, like, just hire Valen to cook a few meals for me. Or Bird. Hire Bird to cook a few meals for me. So that way, it should work for this. Well, no obligation to join if you don't want to, Nightfire. It's a pretty chill, not overly active because everyone else is also in also show their different discords. We're all trying to work on our own projects or do other things like that, and yeah. I mostly use it to try and keep track of reviews and a few other things. What was I doing? Alright. So we need to go save Cersei. Because everyone's finally tired of Ashton's fuck up. And Cersei kind of overstepped herself to help fix said fuck up. Yeah, jealous he couldn't have the char suey I made last night. I just want nice food. That's all I want. Yeah, go save me. I mean, only because you asked. It's locked. I guess I could try using that magic to break it open, but... that was weird. Key. Wait, there's a note attached. Forgot to mention, you'll need this. Greed. Oh. Deus Ex, key. Deus Ex Machina. The key fits perfectly to the lock. For those of you who do not speak Latin, like I don't, Deus Ex Machina means the voice of the machine. It is often used as a writing trope for when things just magically happen to work out, without much prompt or reason as to why. I need regular QP mayo. I only got sriracha version. Oh, enjoy your work, Valen. I'll do my best not to rant and ramble into your ear. Or I might. I probably will still. It's a Kavanica. Doesn't seem to be working. After a close look, you notice the part of the crystal is missing. Well, that's probably a good idea. Quite the place, huh? Right. Thought the entire reason we came here was to sneak in. Can't they, like, sense you or something? Nah, not me. Especially not here. You'd have at least told us you were coming with us. They don't want Greed to hear. She would have had said it was too risky. Or maybe she'd just be embarrassed. I don't know how this battle is going to go, so I wanted to see this place one last time. Does the church mean anything to you? It does. Or at least it did. I'm upset, so I came to watch the stream to feel a bit better. Wait, Kavanica, why are you upset? There is no reason to be upset, right? Church was one of the first buildings constructed in Malrez. Ugh. When fallen angels were first created, they wanted to pray and repent to the angels they once called family. The original ones, struck down from heaven to live here on Elrond, came here every day, hoping to be forgiven and allowed to return home, once called family. That Dev. I can't get really too loud because my voice is kind of scratchy and such. But hoping to be forgiven and allowed to return home, they once called family. Maybe that's supposed to be allowed to return home to those they once called family. Nowadays, doing something like that would get you killed. There's not a lot of love for angel sympathizers. To those they once called family. Yep. They hate it so much, then why did it abandon it? Wouldn't it make more sense to tear it all down? If they did that, they'd have acknowledged that at some point they wanted to become angels again. Malrez, as a whole, won't do that. The fallen angels here don't believe in remembering the past. I'd rather let that part of them die. Not me, though. I think it's important. The past is a window to where you come from, and some of the most important people remain there, pushing you forward. I'd rather not leave them behind. Speaking of the past, I know pride is just your title, but you had a name too, right? Do you still remember it? Of course I do. I'm not telling you, though. Who knows? If I'm surviving, I might change my mind. Well, that's great pride. Ugh. Why isn't things around here voiced? Hood worn by fallen angels. Max MP goes up, magic attack and magic defense go up. Evade rate goes up, but physical attack goes down. Ooh. That's a lot better for you. That is also better for you. I find it kind of funny that the angel would be wearing a helmet. Yeah, you know what? That's funny enough for me. Angel wearing a fallen angel's hood. My theater hardly ever plays art house movies, and tonight they're finally playing the new movie by my favorite director with a live streamed Q&A. I don't have the money for tickets. No, my theater is not going to be there for long. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. I actually went to a local theater for a showing of 12 Angry Men. Well, it's called 12 Angry Jurors now.
This place really is empty. Why just abandon part of their city?
People don't like to be reminded of their past. It was surprising to learn that fallen angels used to have a church.
Well, they have a complicated history. Anyway, let's do what we came here for. We need to head to the city square, place the teleport marker, then head for the prison. It seems like the rest of the city is on some sort of lockdown, so we should look out for any patrols.
Oh, the music throughout this entire game's been pretty good. Door is locked. Yeah. It's locked. Well, there's a bunch of graves. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Mine. Pristine Blackstone. Or Blakestone. So many books. Death and birth, dead end. They call it our sin, the angel propaganda. The truth? This was the cradle of humanity, the spark of creation. Of course we were drawn back. Darkness doesn't frighten the forsaken. You stop fearing the light once it's burned, you stop fearing the light once it's burned you blind. I don't know if that's how that should be seen, but you do you, man. Oh man. The flooring here is shit. Staff. That's a weapon for you. Max MP goes down by 20, but attack and magic attack go rather up. Yeah, that's a good trade-off. I'm directing high school theater right now. I'm honestly surprised I'm home already. Should take the kids forever to get out of the theater. Nah, I wasn't much of a theater kid. Hey, for reading the books. I love reading. Reading's always fun. I was a reading rainbow kid. Also, I'd like to point out there are so many times that, like, I have to repeat this daily of reading is fundamental. Read your instructions. Like, I have to repeat that to grown-ass adults every day, ad nauseum. Reading is fundamental. Read your notes. And then there's also times that I will say stuff to my colleagues. It's like, you expect these fuckers to read? Which I know we should probably not, refer to our other colleagues as fuckers, or our customers as fuckers. But, and hear me out, sometimes they're kinda dumb. There's a chest over there, but I can't get to it. There's something in my way. I can't get to that chest. Pissing me off. Ugh. Oh, wait. Aha. Void Seeker. Hitting hard but terrible luck. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. You don't ever change weapons. There. Got some new weapons for the elf lady. Also, I don't know what that sign says, but I know what it shows on the neon lights, and I am all for that. It's true, I love reading things. More people should figure out how to read. Yeah. Like, my girlfriend convinced me to read the book called The 31st Trick-or-Treater, which is actually a really good book. You're supposed to read a chapter a day for the entire month of October. I didn't do that. Neither did she. We ended up reading the whole book because, well, it was really good. Like, she tried doing that, like, oh, I'll do the advent calendar thing with the book and, one chapter at a time, and then, near the end of it, she got, like, really into it and ended up, like, reading the rest of it in the span of 2 days. So she went through, like, 10 chapters in 2 days. And she was like, you should really read it. And I was like, okay. So I read it. And I read the whole thing in about a week. Less than a week. Oh, shit. I didn't even see him. Well. You guys like lightning? I was supposed to... it's the chain one that I wanted. Do you like sword? Light. Alright, they're all weak to light. Ow. Ow. Okay, their magic defense just went up. Base. Axe. As a kid, my mom used to take away my books as a punishment. Yeah. That's rude. Right now I'm reading the Marigold Cottage Murder Collection. They're collected by Joe Nichols. I don't think I know that one. I think that does, just by the name alone, sound like something that my girlfriend would be into. Last book I read was Prodigy by Michael Stewart. Very good book. Don't think I've heard of that one. Mages are also weak to sword. Thwackies? Ow. Hey. Yeah, I didn't even see. I'll have to be more careful, I guess. Card there. Oh. Ah! God damn, these people fucking book it. So, you know, quite enjoy the writing. I was kind of coming off of a high after the Thursday Murder Club. That sounds like you got high and murdered someone, or you had such fun times murdering someone that you have been excited about it since then. Right now I'm making my way through the big store inside the Crisis and Revolution at Sears. So far I'm enjoying it. It sounds like a documentary book of... You wouldn't believe the amount of corruption that's been going on in this store. They're not weak to lightning. But lightning does still hurt. They're weak to axes, so whack them with an axe. Oh. No, I read the book because they came out with a movie on Netflix starring Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, and Ben Kingsley. And it was awesome. But a bunch of old people who want to stay where they live in their senior living situation, their landlord gets murdered. Oh, that does sound interesting. Pretty much is like that. Oh, so Sears was taken down by corruption on the inside. Man, I'm pretty sure if someone wrote a book about the old workplace that I had before my current job, I'm pretty sure the opening line would be, the number of affairs that have happened in this office, some would think would be fictitious, but we assure you they were quite real. For context, there was a lot of affairs in that office.
I'm only getting stronger.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, there was 5 that I was, like, very aware of. But there were some other ones that, like, I didn't get aware of till, like, after
We made it!
I had, like, left that job. And I got told about them, like, later on. And it's like, oh, wow. The maintenance guy got around, and there's apparently, like, in office and, like, out of work and in work beef between some of the supervisors and some of the other operators and such because of the affairs that had happened. It was hilarious to find out about. Because I kind of just sat there for a moment. I'm like, wow, that makes some of those interactions make so much more sense now.
My, this is quite unexpected.
Ah.
Good
that
evening,
Lefty?
everyone.
No.
It's been so long since we've had any outside guests in Malrez.
Yeah, it's the pervert.
Max, set up the beacon.
Ah, you must be Diligence, right? We've never had the chance to meet, but my name is Klaus Rast, head of...
I don't care.
I see angels are still lacking in any sense of manners.
I don't think he's lacking in a sense of manners. I think he's just more if he's got more important things to do than to listen to you peacock.
I had a feeling after hearing your plan that you might try to invade Malrez at some point to attempt obtaining the weapons in our possession.
Sorry, I had a...
But I
Detail.
must say, after seeing your raiding party here, I'm a little underwhelmed.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we didn't come here to invade Malrez. In fact, we don't want to fight anyone here. You were right. We did come for the weapons, but that's not the only reason. We came to stop Cersei's execution and save her.
What makes you think you have any right to ask such a bold request?
I wasn't asking.
Fine then. All right, everyone, listen up. I want you all to take the others into custody, but not him. Kill the virtue of diligence.
It's done!
Great. They've already got the attention of the entire city. I was hoping to have a little more time.
Well, excuse me. It's not my fault the pervert spotted us.
Well, he wanted us to be a distraction. In my opinion, there's no better time than now. I'll clear a path for you all. Go!
Humphrey!
Ooh.
Hey! Hey! You must be that general guy, right? Yeah, this is pretty weird considering we've never met. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Casey Kaiser, the virtue of chastity.
And like a redhead, she will make you bend. Wood, by the way.
To think even with God dead, you're still creating new virtues.
New. Please. I'm an original.
Yeah, she's a bit of a gilf, but hear me out. Actually, I know what I'm about. I know what all you thinking. Ian, how could you? And I want you to know, respectfully, I know what I'm about. Man, I'm so glad we had someone around here that's familiar with the area to, you know, kind of like show us exactly where the prison is. Is there any other treasure laying about? Not seeing any treasure. Yeah, I feel like Tron is just, you know, being skimpy with the treasure. Oh, wait, there's some. Refined mana crystal. Drugs. Dude, I missed some drugs. Okay. Actually, can I go that way? Fine, Ashton. Crafting some. Yeah, mana. Why does the water stone require fire essence? None of the other ones for the small do. Dev! That's not right. That's a bug. Yes, it is. Fix it. Live update it right now. Looks like this is locked too. What a surprise. Move. I feel like this scene should be voiced. Good luck. That's one way to do it, I suppose. So, Chastity's running amok, and Charity's just like, I'm here to punch shit. Note of the lamp. Gift to our #1 guard of the year. Man, you are deaf as fuck. Malvar's Court. Aha. Superior Magic Defense Rune. Exploration should be rewarded. Yeah, I don't get paid enough for this. Let's just pretend we'd never seen each other. Let's spin the wind. You know what? That is a real guard. That guy gets it. He is fully aware that he is out of his league. He will get his shit stomped, and he is like, you know what? I'm not paid enough to cover the medical bills. I'm just gonna ignore this. This place is huge. I should find Cersei and the Sloth's weaponing here.
I don't know. I guess just keep...
Wait, why is Riker not voiced, but Ashton is? Max, you just have to be standing in the wrong spot.
What the hell was that? Where's everyone else?
Is that Lust? Oh god, is
Oh,
Lust going to
damn
try
it.
to seduce him?
Again? Rena! Riker! Ashton! Zafriel!
Calling your friends. They probably can't hear you. Considering I haven't been able to find them either.
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Would you believe me if I just wanted to chat with you?
Depends. Are you going to continue talking with us with that sultry tone of yours that sounds like you smoked like 20 packs of Newports before, turning on the mic?
A chat? Or an interrogation?
Just a chat. I'm not going to hurt you. Tell me, did Ashton really mean it? When he said you're here to save Cersei?
Of course. You're Sin, right? She used to be a comrade of yours too. I'm sure you can understand why we want to save her.
If you're working with greed, she must have told you just because we're both Sins. Doesn't mean we're friends.
She did. But is that the case with you as well?
I don't know.
Why do you feel like Lust is like an old fling of Cersei's?
But aside from that, why the interest in the divine weapons? A noble goal like freeing someone, mixed with a selfish goal like collecting weapons? Something doesn't seem to fit.
Selfish? If we collect all 14, we can fix this! We're going to restore the world to its natural state.
So that means you all have actually found a way? I see. This is all becoming clearer.
If you think freeing Cersei is a noble goal, and now know the real reason for collecting the weapons, then why not just join us? Or at the very least, lend your weapon to the cause.
In a perfect world, I would be the first to try and help you all.
Fun fact, Joey, Lust voices a character in the last raid patch in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh! I kind of want to play Final Fantasy XIV. Actually, no. Yes, but no. I stopped playing 14 because I don't know. I just kind of like really fell out with the RPG. Not the RPG. With the RP community. in Final Fantasy XIV.
But I can't.
Think about it. I know the risk to your own life is great, but if we don't do this, you'll die eventually anyways. And not just you, everyone.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong about that.
What do you mean?
Haven't you noticed, even though you're invading a city, you haven't seen any people besides soldiers? Very soon, all of Malrez will be leaving this world. It's not going to suffer the same fate as everywhere else. It's not right, but... Never mind, ignore me. I have no right to speak about morality.
So wait, are the fallen angels essentially just packing all of their shit and leaving?
Thank you, though, for going through all this effort for her.
Yes. Oh, hey. Wait, not even Azul had one of these. How is this still a bug? That's a good question, Tron. You should fix it. Magic I used to break out of Azul's prison. I'm supposed to pressing my mana or something. Sorry, guys. Wait for you to save me. Sometime later.
I guess there really is no way out of this cell.
Ooh, Darth Vader.
One of my kind. You there, in the cell. I haven't seen anyone else alive down here, so it's your lucky day.
They showed up in that sequence one day and haven't left.
Would you be interested in helping me find someone in this prison?
I think you need to remove them all from party when the player enters into this scene and make it to where Max is the only party member, similar to like you do with Cersei being removed, and then add them back afterwards.
Are you not the guard?
No. I'm looking to break someone out of this prison, but I'm having difficulty navigating around here. All the monsters they've let loose hasn't helped either.
Sorry, but I really don't have time to do so. I'm looking for someone myself, and I doubt it's the same person.
Probably not. But how about this?
I have that in the event. There's something really weird either preventing that here or adding them back somewhere.
Help me find whoever I'm looking for, and I'll break down that cell door of yours. What do you say? It's a better deal than just being locked in here, right? And after you help me, you'll have all the time in the world to search on your own.
I don't know how I feel about helping a criminal.
Dude, you were... Max, you're currently the criminal. You broke into a city.
I guess I'm technically one too.
Oh, well, at least you have the foresight to see that.
All right.
Or
I'll help.
forethought.
Very well.
Also, Wrath said one of my kind, which makes me think that Wrath is actually a half-demon.
Any idea where the person you're looking for is?
They're close. I can feel it. She's somewhere on this level, if I had to guess. I must warn you, however, this place is filled with monsters. Are you capable in a fight?
I know a thing or two.
Wrath joins the party. That is a lot of health, and he is level 80. Fire, magic, foot burn. Actually, since I'm supposed to go that way, can I go this way? Apparently not, because apparently... Oh, there's a heart sequence over there. I can see it on the minimap, or the compass. I just can't get over to it. Oh god, are Max and Wrath going to be having a heart-to-heart moment? Talking about the best way to, you know, look cool. Is it with an eye patch or with a helmet? Also, that is a giant fucking rat. Like, I've heard of ROUSs, but that's ridiculous. Oh, he only uses Y-hander. Rodents of unusual size. I don't believe they exist. I'm glad at least someone got that joke. Also, is Wrath technically Zafriel's teacher who gave him that sword and said, I'll make love to you when we meet again, or something like that? Actually, at the end of the month, I'm going to see my state orchestra perform The Princess Bride live. Very excited. Ooh, I'm kind of jealous. Then again, you know, Carrie Uhl did, like, a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts. Just, you know, it's kind of hard to beat that. Cracked me in. Oh. Yeah. It screamed at me and caused me to have poison. Poison screams. Is that a rat? It's a giant rat. They score under the movie, actually. So you watch the movie, but the soundtrack is played live. Ah. That sounds awesome. I believe there's so many monsters down here. I think a prison wouldn't have tighter security. They are the security. The beasts have been tamed by the Blankets family. Noble family taming giant rats? Well, a little hard to believe. Even rats have their purpose. Don't be frightened by them. They're all fodder. Real terror remains locked behind the cells. Your relationship with Wrath is complicated. Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it. Giant rat or giant mouse? It's a giant rat. At least rats are always bigger than mice. It might be Canadian, because that way it's a, you know, a dire giant rat. What? I heard something. No. No.
Stop! 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 You violated the law.
I don't know why it's delayed like it is. Oh, probably because it's like Amazon Prime. Oh. I don't know if I was supposed to do that yet. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just running around at the speed of sound, punching all the buttons. I'm like that kid that, you know, they let loose in, like, you know, at NASA. Goes around punching all the buttons just to see what they do. He doesn't know what they actually do. I get the feeling I'm going to eventually need to drain that. but I want to make sure that, like, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm thinking I'm supposed to do it. But I'd rather know the reason as to why I'm doing it. Oh, they're archers. Archers? Do you like sword? Ow. Axe. Wait, no. Stay sword. Cleave. It's Prime. It's free. It's not free. You're technically paying for it. See, Max, now you can have a helmet to be like your new best buddy, Wrath. I don't like that stat change. Attack goes down, and agility goes down, and evasion goes down, but defense and magic defense go very high up. You know, you are a little squishy, so, you know, it's... My soup is dumb, I burned my mouth, but it's very good. I mean, so long it's good. The scalds and burns are worth, in my opinion. Ooh, I got a message. I got a message. What's that old, Blue's Clues? We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. That. Okay, I see. Now I know why I need to drain the sewer. Because the sewer people are down here, and we can't let them have nice things. Because how dare they live in the sewer? What are they? Poor people? I was thinking of the letter song. That's insane. It's because, well, I don't know about you, but we're millennials. Also, why does this one opens and this one closes? Shouldn't they both be open and closed, since turning this one down pushes this one up? I don't know. It's down there, and I'm up here, which means they could eat my ass. Treasure. Shadowfang. The edge seems to flicker when no one's looking. And how do we know it's flickering? Yeah, how do you know if it's flickering? If it only seems to do it when no one's looking. Attack goes down by 5, magic attack goes up, critical rate goes up. So, yeah, it's... Alright, Max. You smack him. Skill. Rest. Oh, 2-turn cooldown. It's just out of your eyesight. That doesn't make sense. Well, no, wait, yeah. If it's, like, in the peripheral, I believe is what you mean. Like, when you're not looking directly at it. Oh, I sneezed so hard I went to a save spot. Oh no, this just makes me go to save directly. Ha 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 ha. Trying to find all this stuff. I guess there's not too much for me to find. Thank you. Thank you. So as far as me being sick, I've got a dust allergy, and I forgot to change out the air filter for a little too long. So yeah, that's what's killing me.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm all right. Let's take a small break here for now. I just need a few minutes to catch my breath.
Why have you called me here, Lust? There are still several enemies in our city whom we haven't captured yet.
Don't I deserve a break? I already defeated Pride for you.
A break? Oh, you're serious?
Yes, you pervert.
I've given so much to you. Don't you think I deserve a break? Or at least the information that there's an actual way to fix the world instead of just abandoning it.
Please. What they're trying to do is impossible. If there really was a chance, don't you think we would have done everything in our power to fix it ourselves?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there might be some weird audio mixing here. I need to revisit this scene for Klaus. He kind of gets quieter. Oh.
I would advise you to watch your attitude with me, Lust. Have you not forgotten how expensive that girl's treatment is? The same girl whose room we're by right now?
Of course not.
Then keep doing what you're told. We don't pay you to ask questions.
Yeah, I see what you mean by getting
Or
quiet.
to think about what's right or wrong. It's only with our funding that that girl lives.
Oh, and one last thing.
Shoot him, please. Please just shoot him.
Why didn't you ask me to stop smoking?
Why should I care if you smoke or not? Even in a hospital, it makes no difference to me. Now, there's still one more traitor out there that needs to be brought down. Go capture Greed.
Damn it. Am I really going to go back? I don't want to have to look at her again. General! Here. Lean on me. You're hurt.
I'm fine. It took more time than expected to beat those three, but it's over now. Where's Branwen?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Great. After falling, I ended up on my own. And instead of making it deeper into the prison, I somehow made it out.
Well, that's because your sense of direction sucks, Ashton.
You're Ashton. The virtue of diligence, right? My name is Branwen Havren. I'm Cersei's older brother. As much as it hurts for me to ask this of you, I want you to help free my sister.
You're Cersei's brother?
That's right. And if you're willing to work with me, I may have something that would interest you. It's not perfect, but I've recreated Oathbreaker, that curse-removing dagger you're after. I think I can get rid of that curse mark on your face. Damn it! Fallen angel soldiers! Here, come with me! Good. I think we lost them.
Did you really mean it when you said you could get this curse mark off of me?
I didn't say could. I said I think. I used to apprentice under the man who made the original dagger. So I'm unsure if this one is strong enough to remove a curse mark given by God. But there's a good chance it will work, at least to some degree. I actually made the modified bullet Les shot you with, and on such short notice too.
Well, the bullet certainly worked at least.
Hurt like hell.
So, we have a deal then? Help me get Cersei out, and then I'll give you that dagger.
Of course. That's one of the main reasons we came anyway.
Wait, seriously? Just what is my sister to you anyway?
She saved my life by attacking Inby. I owe her.
So, the one she threw everything away for was you, huh? She's such an idiot.
There's something I don't understand. Why ask for help now? Why not reach out earlier?
Because things just keep getting worse. First, we thought she would just get a slap on the wrist. But execution? Not only that, but they've moved the date up. And even worse, my dad is still in denial that they'll go through with it. But I know Klaus. He definitely will. I'm putting everything on the line here too. If they discover that I'm helping you, the situation will only get worse.
Then let's not mess this up. Let's head back into the prison.
Prison? She's not in the prison.
She's not?
I told you, didn't I? Her execution date was moved up. It's scheduled for tomorrow. She's being held by the old execution grounds. I can take you there.
Let's not waste any time then. Let's get moving.
Huh. We were searching in the wrong building.
All right, I'm ready to keep moving. Let's proceed.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I can feel it. Her cell is just up ahead.
Oh, good. I can't stomach fighting any more giant rats. But you should be more careful. You don't look hurt, but I can tell you have some serious internal injuries. How did you even get them in the first place?
It was before I came here. The last person I fought gave me these wounds. I killed him in the end, but he put up one hell of a fight. What was his name again? Rico something. I can't quite remember the last part.
Would you happen to mean Rico Sweet?
That's it. Rico Sweet. He was really something.
He killed the leader of the Adventurers Guild?
He certainly did earn his reputation for the world's strongest human.
You're saying you killed him?
Right before I came here. It was a good test to see if I was ready or not. Why do you ask?
A test. Killing him was just a test to you?
Of course. Not only that, but I was curious to see what humans had to offer in terms of power. But I am ready. Killing him proved that. And so I came to save the one trapped in this cell.
It's been so long since I've been able to move freely. I wasn't expecting an extra guest. A
Crazy woman.
pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name's Evelyn Nightweaver, otherwise known as the Sin of Sloth.
Danger. Danger. I can feel it. I can feel it. It brews. Someone in my pants, but I still I still feel it.
I've heard of you.
Oh, really? Am I famous or something?
More infamous?
Infamous, maybe. Reed told me how you were locked up down here, when a fallen angel discovered corpses of missing people strung up inside your house.
Can't blame a girl for having a hobby. Those people were excellent research subjects. Who is this, anyway, Raph?
A demon I found locked up in a cell.
It's funny because Bay, the VA, is the sweetest person in the world. This guy pre-read the script. Or pre-read the script.
Are you sure he's a demon? He seems more like a human to me.
Are you calling me a liar, Sloth?
Of course not. But just to be sure, though, why not command him to do something?
As you wish. All right, little demon. Bow.
Ooh. That's a nice effect and a nice audio effect.
What?
I told you. I've never seen a half demon before.
Neither have I.
Oh no. Wrath is now interested. I think he's got a murder boner too.
Now then, what to do with you?
Oh, can I keep him?
Under some circumstances, I would say yes, but under this one, I'm saying no.
I promise I'll take good care of you.
Looking at your track record with other pets and such, I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Look who it is. You had your chance to be interesting, Lust. I'm done flirting with you. You're boring now.
So, it's you. We finally meet in person.
The sin of lust. I have very interesting memories of you.
That's all I didn't pre-read any script or anything. I'm just guessing at your story. And apparently I'm guessing right.
Disgusting. You even sound like him when you speak. Tell me, whatever your name is, what are you planning to do with that body of yours?
Call me Wrath. I think that title fits me much more than its previous owner. And as for what I'm intending to do, that's a secret. However, I can tell you the first part. It starts with killing you.
Bad idea! With your injuries, fighting both of them sounds like a chore. If the fight draws out long enough, Havren might show up too.
Fine then. Let's withdraw for now.
Good plan. Before we do that, though, I think it's only fair I tell you, Lust. Neria's hospital room has been empty for years.
You're lying.
Who knows? I might be. There's only one way to find out, though, right?
What was she talking about?
That's something for me to figure out.
You're not going to attack me now and put me back in the cell, right?
No. I'm done with being used by other people. Cersei isn't being held here. They moved her to the old execution grounds. Go. Save her. It would help. But there's something else I have to do. I'm wishing you all luck.
You could have told me how to get out of here at least.
Come on, Max.
Really about to do this? All because of what a murderer said? No. Not because of what she said. I'm doing this because I need to know. So, it was empty after all. This entire time, it was empty.
I think he's going a little crazy.
As if it wasn't revolting enough that they asked for her to be executed. They scheduled it to be here of all places.
Hi, kitty kitty.
Does this place have some sort of significance?
Yeah. Her mom was killed here. I never learned who started it, but a rumor circled around Malrez that she was sleeping with an angel. They also claimed she was leaking fallen angel secrets to them.
Well, Bronwyn, I don't know how to, Oh, there was something else from that... Oh, well, whoopsies. But yeah, Bronwyn, I'm going to point something out. I don't recall any other fallen angels having blonde hair.
So, a mob pulled her from our home. They cut her hair, tied her to a pole, and set her on fire.
Turns from laughing into sobbing, and it's so good. Aww. I must have accidentally hit A again over it.
A witch burning.
Yeah, an idea they stole from humans. Only my mother was no witch or a traitor.
I can't believe they would go so far over a rumor.
My mom used to be an angel, so they were already distrustful.
Ah, that's why.
Especially after she married someone in such a powerful position.
If you don't want people to skip your cutscenes, make a visual novel. Fair. Mom used to be an angel, which is why the hair is blonde. Her mother blonde, you saw her in the flashback, but that was a while ago. So don't blame me for not remembering.
They were just waiting for an opportunity to hurt her. If that wasn't bad enough, Cersei and I had to watch. I may not like you angels, but it's not like we're any better. Anyways, we're here. Take this. It's the key to her chains. I would love to go too, but I've remained out of sight for this long and would like to keep it that way if I can.
Well, he's gonna end up dead.
Cersei!
Ashton? Get out of here! I'm being watched!
It can never be that easy, can it? I was wondering why there were so few guards nearby. Of course, it's because they had the ultimate guard stationed here. A pleasure as always, Havrin.
A pleasure? Every time I see you, Ashton, my life only gets worse. Come out, Branwyn. I wish you would have trusted me to deal with this on my own, especially before getting an angel involved.
Do you still not have any idea of how bad the situation is? She's right there! Look at her! In chains, about to be executed in the same spot Mom was!
What would you have me do? Kill anyone who tries to enforce the laws that she knowingly broke? We're leaders here, Branwyn. One of 5 noble families. We don't get to only follow the law when it's convenient to us. If we don't obey it, how can we expect anyone following us to do so?
Now, I would like to point out, I do believe that one should always follow the law, but at the same time, if a law is corrupt and is essentially made only to punish you if you don't have the funds to pay to not be punished, then that is an unjust law and should not be followed.
I understand a punishment, but an execution? She's your daughter, my sister. Do you honestly think the laws are more important than her life? How can you attack the very people that are working so hard to save her?
Because they're our enemies, Branwyn. So, it's unfortunate that I'm in their debt.
What do you mean?
As the head of the Havern House, I can use my position as well as the rewards I'll receive from stopping all of you to cancel her execution. She'll still serve a light jail sentence, as well as some other restrictions for a short while, but she'll be safe. I promise you that.
And what if we didn't show up? Her execution was scheduled for tomorrow.
I knew you would. You're not the type to abandon others you care for. So much that the entire world suffered for it. And even if you didn't come for her, I would have found another way.
I'm doubtful there, General. Pretty sure Klaus probably has a counter plan already in the waiting.
I do recognize you were trying to save my daughter, so I'll let you all leave here. You can even take the 2 divine weapons we have. Malrez will soon be leaving Elorent. We don't have a need for them. And banishment to a dying world would be punishment enough for attacking myself and the others.
You'll really let them all go? And cancel the execution?
Of course I will.
That's a relief. It's a win-win then.
Is this really okay? He's not lying. We could all just walk away from this. Cersei,
Yes?
back in Solaria, what were you going to ask me?
Does that really matter now?
It does.
Alright, well... I was going to ask if I could stay with you guys.
All right then. Sorry, Havrin, but I can't accept that deal. Cersei is coming with us.
You can't be serious. If you truly care about her, then wouldn't it be better for her to stay here where it's safe?
Safe? She was about to be executed, and you would call that safe? Besides, it's not right for you to decide for her. Even if she doesn't end up getting locked in some cell, not being able to leave Malrez makes it a prison. She should be able to make her own choices, follow her own path. Do you know how hard she worked trying to pay off that debt? To be free? I won't let you take that away from her!
Ashton.
Oh, you're making her blush.
And so you're going to fight me for her freedom. Is that it? If I recall, you've never once beaten me, even in your prime. What chance do you have now with that curse mark on you?
Truthfully, probably none. But I am not backing down.
Have it your way. Do you still want to fight me?
Ashton, just stop!
I told you, I'm not backing down.
Fine then. Your right arm is first.
I never asked you to come and help me. I'm fine here, just go.
If you truly meant that, I would. But you're a really bad liar, Cersei.
Ooh, Ashton. Well, look on the other hand. Not the one on the floor, but, you know, the one that's still attached.
Your left leg is next.
Oof.
I knew you were always reckless, but this is really something else. You're like a mouse picking a fight with a bear.
Yeah. I knew I didn't stand a chance. I had to try, though.
So, what will you do now? Do you still intend on fighting him? Even knowing the consequences it could have on other people. You really could die this time, you know?
It's not that I want to die, or I'm not thinking things through. I thought after what happened, I would be different. But I guess sometimes there's no changing your nature.
You may end up regretting this decision, but I suppose it's okay to be reckless now and then. Show them how awesome you can be, Ashton.
He broke the curse mark?
Amazing. He did that all on his own? No, wait. My dagger is gone. He pickpocketed me?
This must have been Branwen's doing. I know the dagger he was making wasn't the original, but it should have been more than enough to remove a curse mark. So that means that even though God put the curse mark on him, something far more powerful is keeping it in place.
All this time, I thought this curse mark put a set limit on my power. That dagger failed to completely remove it.
Oops.
I can feel it slowly taking shape again. But even so, I've never been as powerful as I am right now. I can't believe it. Even someone like me, even with this curse mark.
I gotta say, the music for this scene is fitting. Fucking awesome.
Even I can get stronger.
This is definitely inspired by Dragon Ball Z, I'm just saying though.
I'll beat you, Havern, and take Cersei back with us.
Do so, if you can.
Restores the user to full health. Ow. Hasn't watched a single episode. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, but yeah, Tron has never watched. I call shenanigans. Of course, every time I use it, they do magic. They don't do that. That's great. Yeah. So now that there's more boost points, I'm curious. Wait, no, it's the other weapon. I'm curious as to, like, how many boost points that I could use.
Have you forgotten, Ashton? Out of the 5 fallen angel noble families, the Havern House is special. We're the only one that can summon familiars. Come forth, Rome!
Still only 3. That's fine. Let's do some Holy Rain. Actually, Magic Reflect. Now we're gonna do Holy Rain. And 3's still the max. I'm gonna just keep this up for a bit. Ooh. I'm definitely the battle music is really nice for this. back for a little bit. Go away, bird. Oh. You know what? Not even gonna pay attention to the bird anymore. Probably needs a magic attack. Yeah, but sure, I need to make it loop into a standard track if the fight takes too long. Sorry. Mecha Imperfect, that Mad Lad, killed this track. Oh, definitely. This is a really good track.
I concede. Right now, I don't even have the strength to lift my arms. At this point, no one could stop you, even if they wanted to. Go. Take her then. I know you must hate me. Go ahead. Get whatever you have to say out of your system while you still have the chance.
I don't hate you. I've never hated you.
I don't believe that. After what happened with your mother, I know you blame me for not being there.
That's not true. I know you tried your best, and you got there as fast as you could.
Ow. Sorry.
So then, why?
I was so angry. Not at you, but because you never once felt betrayed or sought out the people who started the rumor in the first place. I felt like after that happened, you stopped fighting for us. And for Mom. So that's why I have to ask. If you had gotten to Mom in time, or if you had failed to stop the execution, what would you have done?
I don't know. But I do know. All of them wouldn't hesitate to do anything to save you. Regardless of how outmatched they are, or how impossible the odds may seem. You found some incredible allies, Cersei.
Where the fuck did the rest of these guys come from? Where did they get here?
Well, I suppose some of them are.
If you truly want to stay with them, then go.
Man, the VA here is so good. It's a tragedy they died in a horrible Final Fantasy related accident. Leave me alone, Tron. Wait, hold on. What happened in Final Fantasy? Were you guys playing Final Fantasy 14 and didn't understand that you're not supposed to stand in the stupid?
But before you do, there's something I must tell you.
Is it that Branwen's not actually her brother? Is it that Max actually has feelings for her as well? Is it that Riker is secretly keeping a picture of her in his wallet? Is it that Ashton is actually Rena's father? And Fira is her mother? Hold on, I got a few other ones here. Is it that Klaus wears women's underwear while dancing around? I mean, again, you know, we here at the Part-Time Experience, we don't kink shame, but we absolutely do kink judge. And Klaus is a pervert. Is it that Lust is actually not a smoker, he just has those candy cigarettes because that makes him look cooler? Is Wrath actually a cyborg? Is it... hold on, I think I got another one here. Oh, right. Is it that Ashton fucked up? Wait, no, that's true. Did you fuck up? Yeah, you did. Let's see, what else? Oh! Envy lost his, fun time hand. Yeah, no, wait, that one's true, too. Get fucked, Envy.
Damn it. This is a mess. There are still tons of enemies running around, and now even Havrin lost? This isn't what she said would happen.
Why don't you take a seat, Klaus? We have a lot to discuss.
Oh, wow. Those individuals over there are looking a little corpsey.
Are you seriously betraying your people of all times right now?
I said, take a seat.
Fine.
So, if Envy lost his hand and then got a new hand, is it a brand new spanking hand or a brand new spanking hand? Questions for later.
Don't worry. I already got most of the information I need, as you can see here. So this will be a quick discussion. I just have 4 questions for you to answer.
It's his same hand. They just made sure to grab it. Oh yeah, another hand wouldn't feel the same. That's what I mean. It's a brand new spanking hand, or is it a brand new spanking hand?
It would be in your best interest to answer them honestly.
All right.
How long was that room empty?
It's been empty for years. Ever since she died.
When did she die?
2 days after she was administered.
And how did she die?
Poison.
Last question then. Who poisoned her?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
But only because Sloth told me to. It was her idea. If you want someone to blame, blame her.
Thank you, Klaus, for your honesty.
Lust, put around right there, between his perverted little eyes. Do it.
Because of that, I'll skip the torture part.
Yes! Yes! Get fucked,
The sky was
Klaus.
so bright, I could have sworn it turned today. So, that was the virtue of diligence.
It was. But you shouldn't have to worry about him since you stole that dagger I told you about.
So, what about him, then?
The Shin of Envy. Blake Stroud. My, how far you've fallen.
I love doing that one. The death scene felt very good to draw. Oh, Nightfire, by the way, I have a request. We need, like, all of the male characters in maid outfits and all the female characters in butler outfits. How hard would that be?
Don't mock me, Sloth. A peasant who snuck her way into the sins doesn't have the right.
Lust in a maid outfit? Heck yeah! See? Kavonica gets it. Next Halloween. You know, that's fair.
What you say, Envy. You might just lose your tongue.
Hey! Careful, Sloth. He likes losing body parts, as we've noticed.
Are you sure he's worth taking?
He's trash. But he's still a sin. I need someone with a lot of mana to experiment on to see if our plan is truly possible. And if that fails, I think that boy we just met might be pretty interesting.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger! Woo! feedback form. Oh, wow, that just opens a whole up window. Alright, so, let's see. Our Dying World 0.8.0 survey. No, hold on a second. Do title screen. And then... Oh, wow. Whew. Ah, man. This obviously is a 1. I'm kidding. I'm not filling that out. That being said, oh crap, I changed that. There it goes. Game review. Yes. And don't feel the need to coddle us with your review, of course. Coddle you? Coddle you? Excuse the fuck out of me, Tron. While I have stated on record that I do not enjoy or like the idea of shitting on someone's hard work, I also believe that good hard work and actual work should be praised. So I'm going to take a sip of my water first, take a little bit more of my medicine in hopes that my throat gets better. So give me one moment. Alright. So. Is it me and my besties game next on the list? Let me check the schedule. No. It's coming up, though. Because of the hold that's on a lot of the other ones, Noblesse Oblige is next, followed by Crimson Snow Deluxe. So, I think Kingdom of Nyabur goes out next. I've got like 12-ish, 13-ish hours in that game. So, we'll see how much longer that one goes. I need to ask Dragon how long that is. Yeah, we'll see about it. That being said, as far as Our Dying World, the joke's on you, Tron. I actually did already write out the review because of everything that I had already seen and everything that I had already experienced in the game. And sure, there's a bunch of other stuff in there that I haven't gotten to yet. I get that. Especially like side content, the super bosses and all that. But I wanted to say, without any form of doubt, that Our Dying World is a good game. I want to be extremely clear on that. Why is this music too quiet? I want this music louder. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright. So yes, I've actually already written the review for the most part. So, Our Dying World is a great game. I want to point that out. This is a great game. Alright? With a couple of rough spots here and there, sure, but the rough spots are being worked on, and they are never enough to pull away from the game's overall feeling. So I want to point that out too. Oops. That is not a button I want to ever press again, because that just made my entire screen go weird. How the fuck did I do that? Alrighty. There we go. Now that's working. Alright, so. What was I saying? Alright. So, though the rough spots are being worked on, they're never enough to pull away from the overall feeling of the game. Voice acting for a good chunk of the game, and the voices are actually rather well done, and for the most part, actually audio balanced throughout the whole thing properly. There's, of course, like 1 or 2 moments where it could be fixed, or where lines could be redone, or should be redone, but for the most part, it's very well done. Apologies, I had gotten a message and I thought it was from someone else, but it's not. So, voice acting, very well done. I like the fact that it's, you know, a lot of the primary important bits. There's some other parts that I don't understand why weren't voice acted, or perhaps they will be voice acted in later versions. But, you know, for the most part, I'm rather happy with the voice acting that's been done. And I don't really have any notes on that other than, like, hey, you know, there's a couple that needs to obviously be rebalanced or redone. The maps as you traverse through the world are laid out rather well, with no instances of drastic scenery change that is off-putting, to where it's like, this, like, one scene you're in a forest, the next scene you're in a fucking frozen mountain or out in the middle of a desert. This has to be one of the few games where map issues just don't really exist. I've either never encountered any map issues, or they were so minute that I didn't even notice them, and I haven't really registered them in my memory of having issues with the map. That is how small they are comparatively, and how much I enjoyed this game, to where I don't even recognize them as possibly being there. Character designs and art are also very well done, and I love the fact that they're actually were drawn characters that look unique and look like they are hand drawn and expressive and emotive. There are some jokes that can be made, like, you know, how some characters are only ever seen from one side, Max, but they're still very well done, and I like the fact that they actually have those mirrored looks. Combat-wise, it is very straightforward and rewarding in strategizing how to best take on an opponent, with using boost points strategically and at the right times to maximize the effect of an attack or an ability. Being able to swap out party members mid-combat is also refreshing, as you no longer need to worry about, you know, do you have the best members to deal with a particular fight going into it. Even the super bosses with their extra content are there to make sure you are challenged and it isn't a walk in the park all the way through. Story-wise, this game is certainly interesting too. Sure, I make the joke that Ashton fucked up because he did, and I want to be very clear, because he did. But it goes to show that even with the best of intentions, or even with a single desire for one outcome, things can still go sideways. I do not want to spoil too much of those who are going to be only catching this little bit when I, you know, post up the review in written form. But I can honestly say that it has an interesting story to tell, where you have more than just two sides at play. Everyone's got a scheme, everyone's got a plan. But the question is, who's out for themselves, and who's out to fix things? Overall, I give this game a 4.8 out of 5. Ashton doesn't get to make plans anymore. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a great game. It's just got some rough spots, and the fact that it's not finished. Which also reminds me, finish my damn game, Tron. Where's the rest of my goddamn game? You might think it's your game, but no, it's my game now. It's the same thing I tell Moogle every time I see him. Where's the rest of my game, Moogle? Same to you, Tron. Where's the rest of my game? To leave Ashton out of the playing community. Thank you so much. No, I'm always happy to play people's games and essentially showcase them. I want to say thank you to the two of you for being here for all these streams, as well as for making such an incredible game. Like, hell, even just this menu here, the way that it's animated, but it looks like a painting, honestly. I love how this looks. I'll make sure to iron stuff out and make 1.0 a pew banger in 2026. See, you keep saying 2026, but I get the feeling that GTA 6 is going to come out before the rest of Our Dying World, and it got pushed back to November 2026. That new air filter is really working. My throat isn't as scratchy, but my nose is still clogged. That's my roommate's art. She's incredible. She really is. 26, or I give up Zaxby's until it's finished. Promise. I mean, I'm willing to put you on a strict diet of nothing but rice and beans until this game is finished. Alright? God damn it. How do you say god damn it? He promised to go on the fastest roller coaster if it doesn't come out next year. He promised. Oh wait, Tron, are you afraid of roller coasters? No shame if you are afraid of roller coasters. I totally get that. They're not for everybody. I know some people that are legit afraid of them. Only the big ones. So, all but the kiddie rides? Oh, we talked about, like, the ones that are, like, you know, acrophobia, where it's, like, all the way up and it drops down. It's, like, really high up. Or are you talking about the really big ones that, like, get the really big, fast loops? Because the one where you go all the way up and you drop down, I can understand that one. I'm not a fan of heights, considering I have fallen off of almost every ladder that I've ever been on. No. Like, I can ride most, but things like Falcon's Fury, fuck that. Falcon's Fury. Oh, is that the one where it goes all the way up and then spins you around like you're a fucking top? I want to go on one of those where you're hanging, laying on your stomach. I just see what it does that. It's really fun. I can't remember the last time I went to an amusement park. One, money-wise. Two, there's a lot of people at those. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm not really, No, it's a drop ride. Falcon's Fury, Busch Gardens, Tampa. Ugh. Tampa? That's not too terribly far away from me. Hold on. Let me look at directions real quick. Oh, never mind. That's an 8-hour drive. Fuck that noise. That's where we met RL for the first time. I dragged him all over the park. Aw, that's sweet. I remember the first time I met my girlfriend. We worked at the same office. I was like, hey. And she was like, the fuck you looking at? And I'm like, oh, cool. You're mean. And she's like, yes. I'm like, I kind of dig that. She's like, fuck. We're not dating. I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying it was sweet. Bad luck comes in from Tampa in the back of a truck going 90 on the interstate. Too bad for you. I can't sing, so I'm not singing that. Why is Photoshop? Oh, that's right. I was working on that earlier. So that's why is Photoshop still open? Oh boy. But yeah, so with Our Dying World completed, I'm gonna have to now get Noblesse Oblige, Legacy of the Sorcerer King, Sorcerer Kings. Oh wait, I already do have it installed. Now I just need to schedule it for next week. You know, I'm looking at some of the characters and just on the Steam page, and I already want to stab somebody. Is that normal? It's a song by the Mountain Goats. I used to have a mountain goat as a pet. Well, I hope you had a great night. Thank you again. I appreciate you as well, Nightfire. I appreciate both of you very, very much. Yeah, I thought the UI looked rough. It's not the UI that looks rough to me. It's... actually, no, it does look a little cluttered in the screenshots. There's a lot of text up top for that one picture from mid-combat. Hold on. Strike twice at a single target. Each strike reduces the duration of all your poison or bleed effects on the target by 1 turn and deals damage immediately. It requires stealth. Ignore covering effects. Damage is not reduced by range. That is 4 lines. Multiple sentences for an ability. I'm staring at this now, and I'm... nope, we're not playing that. That's blast. Nitron! Again, thank you! Yeah, so... let's see if it'll pull up for me. Nope, stop. Here we go. We're gonna stop this. So this is the next game, Noblesse Oblige. Virgin Parts are just I feel like maybe some of it will look better when it's like scaled down to the whatever size it actually launches in. But I'm worried that this is going to be like another one of the, what is it, Records of Al-Qaeda, where they've got like a whole bunch of overly complex abilities. Show part of the quote. Show a part of the quote in the trailer. Don't have to show the whole thing. Where it's gonna be like that Magical Girl game with the awful UI. It doesn't feel that bad from the trailer. But at the same time, I don't like this border around the chat. Or around the text boxes. It feels... I don't know. But also then there's like stuff like this. I don't need to know all of this. This is a lot of info for that is not needed when it comes to battle design, I should say. Because what does this all say up here? So I know that Pierce takes 50 TP, and it's a swift rapier strike that deals high piercing damage, bypassing physical resistance, and increases armored enemies' vulnerability. Where'd it go? Vulnerability to physical and ranged damage. Will not miss under normal circumstances. That is a lot of text for a lot of nothing. If you gave me like an actual damage amount, like, oh hey, this, does your normal damage and ignores defense, or ignores defense and applies a debuff. You could cut down that entire opening section right there, that entire top section, down to probably 2 sentences. And probably even 2 lines. Probably even 1 line. So I'm worried that not only the abilities, but also a lot of the dialogue in the game is going to be more wordy than needed. And I like wordy things. I want to put that out. I like wordy things. But there is such thing as too wordy. So, like, that's the concern I have about it. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I still don't like that border around the text box, though. Something about it bothers me. I can't put my finger on it, but something about it bothers me. Meh. I'm probably just imagining things. But, let's see. Wow, we kind of ended a little early. I think this is a first. Most time, like, I have, like, something kind of, like, in the back, ready to shoot off the hip. But we didn't end too terribly early, unlike that one other time. Still, I'm happy. I feel like that was a good end to Act 2. Can't see how they improve things in the full version when it comes out in 2035 or whenever it comes out. So we'll see. Speaking of seeing things, who do we know that's streaming? Who do we know and like that is streaming? Let's look over here. No, unfortunately, I don't recognize any of these individuals. 'Tis unfortunate. Otherwise, I'd say let's throw you at one of them. Oh well. Perhaps next time. But for now, ladies, gentlemen, you wonderful Technicolor rainbow of individuals, both inside and out, as always, I appreciate you, and thank you for joining us for this adventure through our dying world. God, that feels very fitting for this world today. But anyways, I'll catch you next time, and remember, Mondays is Retro Nights, where we're playing Breath of Fire 3, Wednesdays is Kingdom of Niaber until it's finished, and then starting Thursday will be Noblesse Oblige, Legacy of the Sorcerer Kings. Until next time, everybody. Bye for now.